Hello everyone, welcome back to Jodie's Reviews. Today we're doing episode 2 of Vampire Diaries called The Night of the Comet. So we have Stefan's narration and a recap of the last episode, and really it takes ages to recap everything. I'm like, I already saw this on the last episode. And we cut to more human people just like the last people, and they get attacked, which isn't important. Like, it's nothing to do with the plot or anything that happens later on. And we cut to Elena and Stefan narrating, and they've only just met each other and they don't wait at all, like things are going really fast. And we cut to Jenna and Elena talking about Jeremy, where she has a meeting with the teacher, and Jeremy goes to visit Vicky in hospital. We then cut to the teacher talking about the comet. So they're talking about the classes again as if they've been friends for ages, and I feel like I've missed an episode because they're like really close now. And Bunny and Caroline talk about Bunny being a witch. I like Caroline and Bunny still, but why is Jeremy talking to Tyler and threatening him over just a girl or whatever? It seems Matt doesn't care about Elena anymore, and things really have moved fast because in the last episode he was still hung up on her. And Stefan is eavesdropping again. So we cut to the conference, Jenna talking to the teacher, and this teacher is just like really horrible. He's being so rude. Like, is there anyone else that can look after Elena and Jeremy? It's like, no. So Matt goes to visit Vicky. Vicky is withdrawn, and Stefan compels her to forget that it was Damon. And we get hints that Stefan can't deal with the blood, which is cool because what happens in later seasons, I can't wait. And we find out that Elena and Stefan talked all night. Now, I don't like that Elena is with Caroline and Bonnie and tried to sleep with Stefan already, like you've known him one day. And Jenna spoke to Jeremy about smoking, like she used to do it, and he just walks out. So Matt is talking to Vicky, and it seems they aren't related at all because the conversation between them is like really awkward. It's like two people casted together to be brother and sister, which I know happened, but still they could have found someone with more chemistry. So Jeremy goes to visit and tells Vicky he found her and helped her, but she still likes Tyler. And Jeremy, I like Jeremy, but I think that the whole drugs thing should just go away. Elena goes to the Stefan and Damon's house and just lets herself in, and Damon meets Elena, and okay, they have chemistry, but I still don't put them together. And I love sarcastic Damon. I think he's great compared to like later on Damon. And why does Elena care so much about an ex? Like, it's obviously an ex for a reason and blah blah blah. Damon is trying to stir things up between them two, and Elena always has that same look on her face, like all the time. So I think Stefan and Damon have good sibling character, and this is like one of my favourite scenes of the whole episode. So Jenna and Elena are talking about Stefan and she's put off because of an ex, but she knows nothing about, and Jenna is trying to discipline Jeremy, but it doesn't work, and now Vicky is becoming a vampire. So Bonnie and Elena are also talking about Stefan. Bonnie is more of a friend than Caroline, she's more supportive, and Caroline sees Damon. We don't know much about this exact person that says, Stefan's his uncle, and I don't really get it, so we're not told why or how he's related or what, because he's obviously a vampire. Is he a vampire too, or what? And Jeremy gives Vicky drugs to help her and asks her to come to the Comet with us. Tyler is there, and Vicky finally says, like, go away. And I don't really like Vicky anyway. Like, she's one of my worst characters. So Elena is mad at Stefan, and he says sorry, and now she's like, you didn't tell me you had a family. It's cool that Elena understands everything and Stefan wants her, but doesn't want to get involved with him being a vampire. So Vicky comes in contact with Damon, and she says she remembers him. So everyone is talking about Jeremy and Tyler fighting, and Elena's trying to be mean to Jeremy, but it's not necessary. Matt is finally jealous of Stefan, as Stefan's kind of busted because why did you go and visit Vicky in the hospital? And Vicky is on the roof with Damon, who's taunting her. He compels her to say Stefan attacked her because he's stronger than Stefan. I suppose we find out about this later. And I like the love-hate between them. I think it's really cool. I like them as brothers, and in the later seasons, like, they get on, and I like that too. Stefan talks to Bunny and Caroline, and Bunny gives Stefan Elena's number. And when she touches it, she feels something because she's a witch, she's a vampire. And Jenna goes on like on to find Jeremy's drugs after the teacher talk. And I like Jenna, even though she doesn't really last, but I still like her. Caroline is seeing things because she thinks that Damon's there and Damon's not. And I like them together, but they don't really last because the whole compel and sleeping with thing, I just don't like that very much. As Stefan and Elena talk about the diary, she tells him what she writes in there, and then Elena's just writing things, excuses for why she can't be with Stefan. And they kiss, and the music's good, and the scene is really cute. It's my second favourite scene in like the whole thing. And Damon and Caroline sleep together, and she gets bitten by him. Okay guys, so this episode did drag a little bit. Like, I don't care about Vicky. I think she's a boring character. I don't care about Tyler fighting with Jeremy over Vicky. Although I do like Jeremy, but I think his character's ruined by making him into drugs. I absolutely love Damon in this episode. I like Elena and Stefan finally got together with a bit of Bonnie's help. So I give this episode 4.5 out of 5. Comment your opinions below. What do you think to episode 2? Did you like it? Who do you like least out of the characters? And who do you like more? And subscribe for more videos.